Well, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on the program, my guest tonight is Dino DiNicolo. Say hi to the folks, Dino.
Hey, everybody.
And Dino's been on the show a few times before and always has kind of some interesting stuff going. And you got a new CD out. What's it called?
Yes, new album, as they call them nowadays, the old word. It's called Skin and Bones.
Okay, Skin and Bones. And what's the story on this one? What period of time are we covering? These are all new songs, pretty much recently written. And
yeah, it's all new material within the last year and a half or so, and different method of recording. Went with recorded with an engineer who's a buddy of mine now for 22, almost 23 years, and I never thought of hiring him before because I just never thought of it. He's a friend. We went to high school together, and then, opportunity changed, people shifted and whatnot, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to ask him. His name's Crispin Hands, and he's actually worked in audio for video games for 21 years or something like that, and so he never really got the chance to record an album with somebody, so he chomped at the bit and stepped in.
So, is he doing music or sound effects for video games?
Yes, yes, and yes. Like, he writes music, he's recorded Ferraris, he's recorded all the big shotgun cannon, and creates audio, sound music itself, and how to put it into, say a soundscape so that it actually fits the vibe, right? So, and he brought all of that to the recording of the album. So when he said to me, "We're going to use sound imaging on your CD," I looked at him. I said, "That's great. What is that?" And I don't know what this sound imaging is, but it's that stuff that you hear when you hear a song and you can actually see the lake and the people by it, and you feel the sunshine. Sheryl Crow had one. What was it? Something about cars, people washing their cars. I can't remember the name of the song right now, but I remember hearing the song going, yeah, I feel like I'm somewhere in a sunny world with the pool nearby, and you can feel the sunshine. Sound imaging, right?
Okay. Well, we'll see what we think, because we're going to listen to some of the CD right now. Here's the first song. It's called "Staring at the Moonlight." So just what do you think?
Well, perhaps I'll let the song speak for itself, but you'll notice there'll be some changes from the... Well, you'll notice because you've heard my other material. You'll hear some changes in the way the song's recorded and what's in it.
Maybe it's been the heat, oh, the daylight that's been burning. Maybe it's been me, my direction keeps on turning. I've been staring at the moonlight, I've been staring at the moonlight, I've been staring at the moon. Found myself in the world, had to drop that life of burden. I remember the dreams, but my lessons I'm unlearning. I've been staring at the moonlight, staring at the moonlight. Oh, I'm unlearning. Staring at the moon, staring at the moonlight. Hey, you tell me now, who's going to quench the fire I'm burning? Who's going to quench the fire I'm burning? Is it you? I wanna treat you right, but even good girls don't wanna be good all night. Maybe It's been the heat. My vampire teeth, they're coming back. I used to prowl the night. Come on and bite me first, I'll bite you back. I've been staring at the moonlight, staring at the moonlight, staring at the moon. Oh, I'm burning. Yeah, I'm burning. Staring at the moon. Staring at the moonlight. Staring at the moonlight.
Well, there you go. Dino DiNicolo, my guest tonight on Locals Only. Well, there you go. Well, now, this recording process here, there is a lot of space to it. It's like, sitting here listening to it, a lot of space to it. But when you talk about this thing, Dino, it sounds kind of mystical.
Well, when he told me, it sounded like he was messing with me because I've known him for 22, 23 years. I thought, okay, that's funny. Put down your drink and stop messing with me, right? But he was serious, right? And I get what he's saying. Like, I'm going to try and give you another example why I say this, right? And this is an old song. Oh, geez, now I got the song that was playing right now stuck in my head. I want to give you an example of sound imaging, and all of a sudden, all the songs in my head disappear. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. It'll probably come in the next break. If we can come back to it, I'll explain it. But we hear that in songs all the time, and we don't even know why. Like you'll see an image.
It's actually something you can work at in the recording process.
There we go. Sweet Home Alabama. You hear the song Sweet Home Alabama. It pops in your head. Okay, great. You hear the phone ring. So you hear Sweet Home Alabama, and for some reason you see a lake. You see the youth in bathing suits. You see beer and boats, and even though it's about Sweet Home Alabama, you somehow liken it to the summer and, I don't know, maybe a youth that we had. That's in the song somehow. Somewhere that image, they captured that.
Well, we're going to see how you capture the image of this one, Dino. Here's a song called Tears Fall from the Sun.
Do you hear it? Tell me, do you hear it? A voice in you today. There's got plenty to say. Home fire's burning, stoke 'em nice and hot. Keep 'em burning 'cause it's getting cold. Things gonna change before we get old. Yeah, I feel there's someone watching me. Yeah, I feel there's someone watching me. Tears fall from the sun. They fall. Tears fall from the sun. They fall. No, don't need it. Tell you I don't need it to fight this voice today. I'm gonna break the rules. I'm gonna give it away. Do you feel it? Tell me, do you feel it? Your heartbeat on the beach. Or is the media coaching you to wear the latest fashion for people to meet? Oh yeah, I feel there's someone watching me. Yeah, I feel there's someone watching me. Tears fall from the sun. They fall. Tears fall from the sun. They fall. Tears fall from the sun. Yeah. Do you hear it? Tell me, do you hear it? Voice in you today. It's got plenty to say. Yeah, I feel this soul watching me. Yeah, I feel this soul watching me. Tears fall from the sun. Tears fall from the sun. Tears fall from the sun. Yeah, they fall. Tears fall from the sun. They fall. Yeah, they fall. Tears fall from the sun now. They fall. They fall. Tears fall from the sun now. Tears fall from the sun now. Tears fall from the sun.
You're listening to Locals Only here on Classic Rock 92.9 KISM, and some interesting stuff going on in that one. So I got to ask you something. You use a thing called the porch board, right?
Yes, I do.
Is the porch board pressure sensitive? Like in that song, in the previous song, you can kind of hear, I think, the porch board way in the kind of the background.
Yes.
But in this last song, it kind of punches at you.
Yes.
So if you hit the thing harder,
It is analog. It is sensitive to touch. So it's very similar to, I won't do it tapping the microphone that's right in front of my face right now. If I tap it gently, it's this little, and if I tap it hard, it's a it works the same on the same principle, because I don't know, let's say I don't know the technology exactly that's inside, but they've taken microphone technology.
Okay, but it has a speaker system or something built right into the porch board.
No, similar to a microphone, it's just a unit that if you don't plug it into something, you can't hear a thing.
Oh, I see.
You have to plug it into a system to hear it.
Well, I'm clear on that now, Dino. I was just kind of interested. Okay, well, anyway, it seems like, it's a pretty cool sounding album here. Is this recorded in somebody's bedroom with Pro Tools or something, or does he have a studio?
The horns were literally recorded in a bedroom. Literally, the horns that you heard in the first song. No, but he has a studio in his place, and we recorded it in the studio. And because I'm a solo, most of the stuff was done just me live off the floor. Most meaning all the stuff anything that I was doing was live off the floor, and then any added stuff we just put in later if there was
Okay, well, here's a song called Stronger. What encouraged you to write this song? You said that last song you had an ex-girlfriend, some relative.
Yes, her uncle said he was told that I could write a song about anything, so he said, "Well, really, why don't you write a song about Tears from the Sun?" And I said, "You're on." So within a day or two, I wrote a tune, and he goes,
Okay, so why'd you write Stronger? Who dared you on this one?
Stronger is a little different concept. You'll hear it in the words. It's the realization that I was letting myself into another person's personality so deep that I wasn't letting myself be myself.
I made a list of all my worries. I made sure I wrote them all. I made plans to tell them stories about these things I hide behind my wall. I wrote it down. I made a list of what was wrong. I had a plan. I wrote it down. Now did a list of all my worries. May as well be rain that never falls. Our problem shadows cast. They color the memories of a past. From a problem not to last. Seems I gotta rearrange, interchange. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. Gonna be stronger now. I took this list of all my worries. I made a note to never tell. Oh, now I see I've been a fool. Yeah, I had to speak before you cast your spell. It was late, it was dark, it's when I knew just what to do. It was fate, we gonna talk. Now these thoughts, these plaintive furies, they get filed away just as well. Come on, our problem shadows cast, oh yeah. They color the memories of a past. From a problem not to last. Seems I gotta rearrange, interchange. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. 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 I'm gonna be stronger now. I had a plan, I wrote it down. I made a list of what was wrong. I had a plan, wrote it down. It was late, it was dark. That's when I knew just what to do. It was fate, we're gonna talk. I had a plan, I wrote it down, and then I burned it up in faith. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. Yeah, gonna be stronger, stronger. I'm gonna be stronger, stronger. Yeah, come on, yeah. Stronger, stronger. I'm gonna be stronger, give it now.
Well, there we go. Dino DiNicolo, my guest tonight on the program. Well, there's a lot of life in this album. You know, it's something that sounds like it was fun for you to put together.
Yes, it was. It was actually a treat to put it together.
But still, like, would you say that you're probably, it's just you on 90% of the albums? When did the horn thing come into it? Was this like afterwards you decided it would be kind of cool?
So, really good example, that last little riff. Live, I'm doing that on the microphone when I do my solo things. And when I wrote the tune, I wrote it doing that in the recording. And and I was, doing the pre-production going, okay, let's just get horns to do that. I mean, I'll do it too. If you hear it, you can actually hear my mouth doing it, in key properly. But we thought, let's get real horns, right? And I know two guys that are smoking players, Graham Howell and Terry Keller. They're smoking players.
Yeah. Well, this brings up kind of something. You're in a number of different outfits. You're playing all the time, but you're playing with. So Uno Mas is the name of a band, right?
Another band that I play in, yeah. It's a jazz band. You could say, in a sense, it's my jazz band, but it's our jazz band. But yeah.
And then you got another gig besides that.
Yeah, a lot of people hire me out. Riley Inge hires me out. Eddie Warren hires me out. This guy Bruce hires me out. Various artists in Vancouver. They just either it's those bands or other bands will hire me for one-offs.
Well, there you go. So you just kind of keep them busy.
Yeah.
Well, the song we're going to listen to next here is the title song of the CD.
Skin and Bones.
Skin and Bones, right? And you're not Skin and Bones. I mean, where did this come from?
Skin and Bones. This is going to sound weird. It was inspired by a historical concept when Rome ruled for 1,000 years, and I realized it's actually never ended, and there's a big metaphor in there.
Okay.
Come on, listen what I say. Come on, listen what I say. Yeah, your money can't buy my soul, 'cause my soul not for sale. No. I see an empire built on a treasure, skin and bones. Yeah. I see an empire built on a treasure, skin and bones. There's a promise and a smile so sweet, yeah, but my soul not for sale. Oh yeah, so take your money and run, money and run, money and run. You take your money and run, money and run, money and run. You better take it, 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 take it. Come on, you better. Come on, listen what I say. Oh, yeah. Come on, listen what I say. Yeah. Oh, your money can't buy my soul not for sale. My soul not for sale. My soul not for sale.
I just find it hard to believe you're playing that real time. That's basically real time.
That's real time. That's a one-off, big one take. You do hear a second voice at one point, but other than that, it's my voice, my bass, and my foot all at once.
Huh. Well, anyway, you get like some amazing stuff with chords and.
Thank you.
Well, I tell you what, you've put together another good CD, and plus, it seems like a progression. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It seems like it's kind of moving along, and things just getting more and more crazy. Well, Reach My Arms Out. What's going on?
Inspired by a artist I saw at a festival who I don't believe I'll ever be as soulful as he was. And anyways, I don't want to preach if possible, but I do feel that there's something out there, and this song touches on that.
Gonna reach my arms out, touch that sky above. Gonna reach my arms out. Gonna reach my arms out, touch that sky above. Oh yeah. Oh, I've been a dealing boy. I have worked for gold. I've been a dealing boy. I've been a dealing boy. I have worked for gold. I had to give it back. Get on another track. I had to give it back. Give it back. Not be too proud. No, to wear my soul. Now, I'll reach my arms out. Touch that sky above. I'm gonna reach my arms out, yeah. I'm gonna reach my arms out, touch that sky above, yeah. Oh, I've slept in a room so dark, I have felt the dead. I've slept in a room so dark. Eyes back, staring back, and I'm people that don't tell no lies. I had to turn away. I had to close my eyes. I had to turn away. Turn away. Not be too proud. No, to wear my soul. Now, I'm gonna reach my arms out. Touch that sky above. I'm gonna reach my arms out. Reach it. I'm gonna reach my arms out. Touch that sky above. Yeah. 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 Go on, touch it now. Had to do. I had to reach my arms out. I had to reach my arms out. I had to touch the sky. Oh, I've been a dealing boy. I had to touch the sky. Slept in a room so dark, I had to touch the sky. I had to reach. I had to reach. Come on. I had to reach. I had to reach. Touch the sky, yeah. Like I said.
Well, there we go. Dino, DiNicolo.
I'm gonna touch the sky.
Well, I kind of wrecked that. But anyway, what you going to do? Okay. Well, Well, I got to say, Dino, it seems like the album is kind of part of a musical progression on your part. I mean, it's more and more sophisticated. And
Thank you.
so what you got going? What gigs are coming up?
Next week, there are a couple of gigs in Vancouver and North Van, and as well in Langley. And what's this other one? Where is that? That's also in North Van. It's best, rather than me saying specific gigs, it's better if I just say the website.
Okay.
So people can go and take a look and see whatever shows they want to see that are listed.
And you list all the bands, like if you're...
The only ones you'll find on the website is my solo stuff and my jazz band. Any of the other bands, well, they
take
hire
care of
me,
it.
so
Okay.
they've got their own thing going on, right?
Okay.
But my website is my name, Dino DiNicolo. I'll spell it as clearly as possible. DINODINICOLO.com.
Okay. Well, you can go out there and check out where Dino's going to be playing, and just him, the bass, and the porch board. Cool. Well, I appreciate you coming and doing the show. It's always interesting to hear what you're up to, Dino.
Thank you. Thank you for having me again. Thank you.
Right. Well, you'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to be right back with more great music from the Northwest, so stick around.